One day, a man lost everything: his job, his money, his home, and slowly, even his hope. But what happened next changed his life forever. His name was James. James lived a comfortable life. He had a good job in a growing company. He earned well. He had a nice apartment, and people respected him. From the outside, everything looked perfect. But life can change very quickly. One morning, James received a call from his office. The company was closing. Due to financial problems, many employees were losing their jobs, including him. At first, James didn't believe it. "This can't be happening," he said. "I worked so hard." But it was real. Within a few days, his life began to fall apart. Without a job, he struggled to pay his bills. His savings slowly disappeared. Month after month, things became worse. Finally, he had to leave his apartment. Now James had nothing. He moved into a small, cheap room, the kind of place he had never imagined living in. At night, he lay awake, staring at the ceiling. His mind was full of questions. Why did this happen to me? What did I do wrong? Is this the end of my life? Days passed, then weeks. James stopped trying. He stopped believing. He stopped dreaming. One day, while walking through the city, he saw something that made him pause. A man was working on the street. He was cleaning shoes. His clothes were simple. His work was hard, but he was smiling. People came to him. He greeted them warmly. He worked with energy, and he looked happy. James couldn't understand it. How can he be happy, he thought. He has less than me. Curious, James walked up to him. "Can I ask you something?" he said. The man looked up and smiled. "Of course," he replied. James hesitated, then asked, "How can you be happy doing this kind of work?" The man laughed softly. "Why not?" he said. "I have work, I can eat, I can sleep, and I wake up every day with another chance." James stood silent. The man continued. "Many people think happiness comes after success, but I learned something different." "What?" James asked. The man smiled. "Happiness comes before success." James frowned slightly. "I don't understand." The man explained. "If you wait for everything to be perfect before you feel happy, you will never be happy." James felt something shift inside him. For months he had been waiting for his life to return to what it was, waiting for success, waiting for things to become easy again, but he had stopped living. The man looked at him and said, "Life doesn't end when you lose something. Sometimes that's where it begins." Those words stayed in James's mind. That night, for the first time in many weeks, James thought differently. Instead of asking, "Why did I lose everything?" he asked, "What can I do now?" The next morning, he made a decision. He would start again, not from where he was before, but from where he was now. At first, it was not easy. He took small jobs, simple work, the kind of work he once ignored. But this time, he worked with a different mindset. He didn't complain. He didn't compare. He focused. He learned. Day by day, he improved. Weeks turned into months. James started building new skills. He met new people. He found new opportunities. Slowly, his life began to change. Not overnight, but step by step. 1 year later, James was no longer the man who had lost everything. He had a stable job again, a better mindset, and most importantly, a new understanding of life. One day, he returned to the same street. The man was still there, cleaning shoes, still smiling. James walked up to him. "Thank you," he said. The man looked surprised. "For what?" he asked.
James smiled, for reminding me that losing everything is not the end. The man nodded. It never is, he said. It's just the beginning of a new story. James looked around. This time, he didn't see loss. He saw opportunity. And for the first time in a long time, he felt truly alive. Moral of the story: losing everything is not the end of your life. Sometimes it is the beginning of something better. Success is not about never falling. It is about rising again, no matter how many times you fall.